Rick and Morty clearly has a glaring problem, and here's what it is. Ever since they fired Justin Roiland before season 7 began, right? Um, you could tell that season 7 lacked his presence, right? Not just his performances or anything like that, but you could tell that there was a shift in tone and there was a diminishing nature which was beginning to show as well in terms of the quality of the show and the humor and everything else. It felt like it was trying too hard and it lacked this fire that it once had, where the humor was organic and everything felt more natural, and it has been on a steep decline ever since. And this has made the magic that was so alluring and so charming about Rick and Morty disappear. And this is actually quite evidently clear in season 8. You can tell that it has become like it's like a husk, and it's like a pale shadow of its former self. It doesn't hold a candle to the previous seasons, and I'm sure maybe it will pick up later on in like later episodes, but so far from what I've seen, it's clearly showing that the well has run dry, and I think they need to end it on this season, and they shouldn't push for another season after this one, and they should try to like tie like a nice bow and really just conclude the series before it really cracks and loses its own essence, what made it so unique and appealing to everyone, especially like the crazy humor and how it was like a parody of all these brilliant IPs that came before it, like it was paying homage as well, but it had its own twisted, unique way of making fun of those like cliches. But now it's so riddled with like with those cliches, it's not even funny anymore. And this was like if you saw season 7, you would tell that it no longer felt the same, right? It's not even like progressing, or even like, what can I say? There's a bar that it set a long time ago, and that bar, it has been falling short so much. And I think this season, from what I've seen with the first episode, I don't even remember the title of the first episode. I barely even chuckled. There was nothing hilarious about it. And for a show that prides itself on its crass humor and how it's got this like a different, unique satire that it has, that it brings, it was bone dry. There was nothing really hilarious about it, and I found that off-putting when I was watching it. It was like, it felt like a chore watching the first episode. I was like, okay, if this is symbolic of what we have to come, if this is what it's going to be about, and because you know that with the first episode of the first season, it's like a highlight of what's to come. And so far from what I've been seeing, it is foreboding and it's ominous, right? I think it is just signaling that we need to end this and call it off, and just call it a day. I think it's time that it should really like respect itself, and they should just end it here on this season, on season 8. I don't think they should go on and do anything else after this, unless maybe it's like a spin-off of some other fun characters. But so far I'm quite disappointed, and I hope that the trajectory changes and it manages to become better, and maybe it could really like give me like a chuckle or something. But so far, you guys I don't know. This was terrible. But hey, maybe I'm just being too quick to judge, but we'll see. So what do you guys think? Do you think that they should end Rick and Morty, or do you think there's still some juice, some fuel left in the tank, or maybe it is just a corpse that they're just pushing, and it's way past its juice. What do you think? Comment, subscribe, share, and tell me what you guys think.